Watch this video slideshow and learn about all the great things at Pine Grove Furnace State Park. Pine Grove Furnace is 18 miles from Gettysburg, 17 miles from Shippensburg, and 38 miles from Center City, Harrisburg. This park has two lakes in sections about 2 miles apart. The park also has a campground, several historic buildings, and the Appalachian Trail Museum. Here's the key places in the eastern part of the park, which includes Laurel Lake. There's a boat ramp and parking lot at Laurel Lake right off Pine Grove Road. There's also a boat rental at this location. There are 85 mooring spaces in the park located by the boat launch. This spot is also popular for fishing. The sandy beach at Laurel Lake is larger than the beach at nearby Fuller Lake. The water is warmer at Laurel Lake than at Fuller Lake, and there's lots of room to spread out. Laurel Lake has an ADA accessible ramp into the swimming area. This lake area also has a snack bar, modern bathrooms, and a changing area. The Laurel Picnic Pavilion is near the beach and the restrooms, and it has a nice view of the lake. There are numerous shaded picnic tables with grills near the beach. The Laurel Lake area also has a small playground. Further east on Pine Grove Road is a parking lot near the dam. Just past the dam is a turnoff to Old Railroad Bed Road. This road is recommended for bike riding and hiking. A parking lot on Old Railroad Bed Road is marked for the Pole Steeple Trail. This is a difficult trail which has a steep climb, but getting to the overlook on top provides a view of the entire park. There's a great view of Laurel Lake and the beach from the Pole Steeple Trail lot. At the end of Old Railroad Bed Road, where it's blocked off, is an access to the Appalachian Trail. Most of the park's attractions are in a small section of the park just off Route 233 by this local church. The park office and visitor center is in the old second Ironmaster's mansion, located where Route 233 meets Pine Grove Road. Arrange for camping sites at the park office and shop the park-related items for sale. There's a small visitor center in the office with historical information about the park and the nearby area. The Fuller Beach is smaller than the Laurel Lake Beach. Once an iron ore quarry, some parts of the lake are very deep and the water can also be exceptionally cold. A lifeguard is often on duty at this beach. Here are some visitors enjoying a warm fall day at Fuller Lake Beach. Fuller Beach has a similar facility to Laurel Lake, with its snack bar, restrooms, and changing areas. This view of Fuller Lake from the east end shows just how small the beach is. And be aware, boating is not allowed on Fuller Lake. Near the lake is this playing field and hiking trail. In the Fuller Lake section of the park, the picnic tables are closer to the parking lot than to the lake. This playground with swings is close to the picnic area. The Appalachian Trail Museum is in this section of the park near the park office. The museum is open seasonally, so check the website for current hours. The museum has a gift shop with trail-related items and books. Occasionally, someone hiking the trail will stop in to talk about their experience. The 2,186-mile Appalachian Trail is detailed in this tabletop map. Only about 2,000 people attempt to do the whole trail each year, but over 2 million people will hike part of it. The next 8 slides of displays in the museum are with minimal narration. For more information about the museum, there are complete tours available on other YouTube videos. Some displays focus on what it takes to go the whole distance on the trail. Only about 1/4 of the people starting the trail will complete it. Other displays feature artifacts from persons who made the trek. Some displays honor key people who were involved with the trail. Included in the displays are some very personal stories of people who hiked the trail. Personal items are often included with the individual stories. Unpredictable weather changes present a big challenge on the trail. Ingenuity in finding shelter can be an important part of the journey. Almost everyone who completes the trail says they came away changed in a positive way. The Appalachian Trail Museum has a children's discovery center in the basement. The children's section is filled with fun, hands-on learning activities. The camp store is located closer to the Appalachian Trail than to the campgrounds, but in this location, it can serve the park campgrounds, the visitors to the Trail Museum, and the hikers along the Appalachian Trail. The Appalachian Trail passes right by the store. Hikers can take a break and restock on basic supplies before they head off. To celebrate getting to the midpoint of the trail, many hikers take the half-gallon challenge of eating a full half-gallon of ice cream in one sitting. Across the street from the camp store is the paymaster's house. Workers would go up one set of stairs to receive their pay and then come down the other set. The interior has been modernized and the building is now available to rent. Peter Egg built the mansion for his wife, Jane Arthur Egg, in 1829. Peter enjoyed the longest tenure of any ironmaster. In more recent years, the ironmaster's mansion has served as a hostel and prominent halfway rest stop for Appalachian Trail hikers. The Central Pennsylvania Conservancy renovated the mansion and reopened it in April 2011 for use as a hostel, meeting space, and community resource for education, training, and events. The Appalachian Trail Museum took over operation of the hostel in 2020. There is also one private room available to rent in the mansion. In 1764, several partners built an iron furnace in the area and named the company Pine Grove Iron Works. The furnace was renovated in 1878 so it could be fueled by coal and coke as well as the original charcoal fuel. The furnace was used until 1895 when new technology made it obsolete. The furnace area has a large parking lot, a picnic pavilion, and modern restrooms. Nearby is Quarry Road, which leads to a section called the Brickyard. Located here is another picnic pavilion and modern restroom. The park playground is also near the pavilion. The dirt road part of Quarry Road leads to the Pine Grove Furnace Cemetery, an over 2 centuries old graveyard. Camping is up next, but first, please take a moment to like and subscribe. Thank you. Bendersville Road starts near the camp store. Along this road is the organized group tenting area. There are 6 sections with a combined total of 180 sites. The restrooms, seen in the background here, are rustic and there are no shower facilities. There's an access to the Brickyard Trail in the organized group tenting area, and the regular park campground is nearby. Here's the information board at the park's campground. There are 70 campsites in the Pine Grove Furnace State Park campgrounds, 45 of which have electric hookups. The Pine Grove Furnace Campground includes a site for a campground host. This campground is open from early March until mid-December. The campground is a mix of camper vehicles and tent campers. Most sites are in heavily wooded areas with lots of shade. This campground also has a playground. The park's amphitheater is accessible from the creek trail in the campground, or you can walk in from the campground's second car parking lot. This campground has 2 restroom locations, but only one includes showers. There are several water locations in the campground, and there's also a sanitary dump station near the exit. You can fish the 2 park lakes for pickerel, bass, and perch. The mountain creek that flows through the park has brown, brook, and rainbow trout. A large portion of Pine Grove State Park is open to archery hunting in season. A smaller part of the park is open to rifle hunting, but there are hundreds of additional acres open to hunting in the adjacent Michaud Forest. Use these resources to plan your next visit to the Pennsylvania State Parks.